One is the loneliest number. Well, I'd say we're back after our hiatus last week, but some of us aren't here yet. And that's okay. I know that, there's one. See, told you. You just got to sing and they show up.
That's right. Yeah,
What's up, buddy?
I heard you singing, man.
Can't hear a word you're saying. I know. Technology at its finest, right? I get it. Well,
Now?
maybe it's me. Try now. Can you guys hear him? I can't hear
Got to
him.
be this one.
There it is. I can hear you a little bit.
Yeah,
Turn my volume up a little bit more. It's a little quiet, but you're there now.
that's all right. I don't mind being quiet.
It's very quiet. Andy, good evening. Thanks for joining us.
I'm going to blame it on other people, not me.
I gotta turn my speakers way up. Hopefully that won't cause me an issue.
How
Good.
about
Sue was here at 10 o'clock this morning. Of course, she's in England, so that's still pretty cool, though. Stats, Batman, what's up, y'all?
got all the good folks?
Yeah. Man, it is really quiet. I got my speakers almost all the way up.
Maybe we all need to get hearing aids now.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Hi, Anna. How are you? Oh, you're going old school here, ain't you?
That's butter pecan, man.
Oh, nice.
Never had a butter pecan one.
I can't say as I ever have either.
My
That's
wife brought it.
very interesting. That's old. That goes back almost a whole year.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Our old friend Tim Higginbotham.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. That was good stuff back then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
What's
seen
new?
Have you seen my vast increase in subscribers lately?
I have.
What in the world?
I know you've almost caught me. Sandy can't hear you either, man. I want to check that setting again. Sarcastic storage stackers, what's happening? How are you? He's probably gonna blow my speakers out here in a minute, so hang tight, everybody.
I shouldn't.
He's probably gonna blow my speakers out here in a minute, so hang tight, everybody.
I'm just curious if it yeah, fine on my phone.
He's probably gonna blow my speakers out here in a minute, so hang tight.
I'm just curious if it
That is really odd.
fine on my phone. Yeah, I mean it's great. I'm just curious if it
That is really odd.
fine on my phone. Yeah, I mean it's
Obviously, there's a lot of feedback because we got both on.
great. Yeah, well, I mean I was seeing if
Right.
it was on the phone.
Right. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Me neither.
That's all right. So we're one short tonight, as you can see, and those of you that follow along pretty regularly know why. Oh, that's what it was. He was just making a joke about the hearing aids. You have to type louder next time, Vandy. I couldn't hear you very well. KT Treasures is on the road on their way home, getting their truck back. So
Yep.
they may be joining us, but I know Tim has been a little bit under the weather, which I know all too well recently. He was sleeping on their way home while Christy was driving, so we're going to just let them be. And you'll have to put up with us.
Poor, poor, pitiful people.
Yeah.
Well, if they didn't like us, they wouldn't be here. So
Well, that's true. That's true. I will tell you this, man. I am feeling better. I am nowhere near 100%, but I'm over halfway better. So there's that.
that's good.
I've actually been able to get some work done this week, and it's been kind of a nice change. Instead of laying in bed for 18 hours or more a day.
That's rough.
Yeah. I ain't kidding you. I'd wake up after 12 hours and want to go right back to sleep.
And if you're anything like me, laying in bed that long don't work.
No, it's terrible for my back. You know how screwed up that is. I mean, that new bed helps. It was worth the money I spent on it, but still tough. Miranda, how are you?
Trying to
Miranda,
get everything squared away. Olin's been using my computer this week.
take your
Until-
time. I suppose he's got his school work to do. Huh?
Well, they sent him his own laptop now, which y'all seen the short of last Wednesday.
Yeah.
But up until that point, he was using this computer. So he used it, I think, Thursday while it was setting up. And I just hadn't moved everything back to where it belonged.
Makes sense.
You know.
I gotta use mine this weekend. I got another show to do.
Oh, you're doing another wedding.
Actually, a wrestling show.
Oh, you're doing a wrestling show for the same group?
The same guy that got married 3 weeks ago.
Different group though.
Yeah, well, kind of. It's a different promotion. The guy that I did the wedding for, he's starting his own fed up in his area.
Ivy.
Hi, Ivy. So this is his very first show. He asked me to do it. I said I would do it. I got to get on him tomorrow though, because I still don't have any music.
You should see if maybe you can set up. I don't know how the internet will be at the venue, but maybe do a live stream from the venue.
I can do it on my phone probably. But how did you play that violin again? After what you did to it last Sunday? I don't believe it.
Well, you know, Honky Tonk Man used to play his guitar every week.
Yeah.
So,
like I'm saying, he must have had to play a second fiddle. He was second fiddle. But yeah, the internet up there is atrocious.
So it's at the same venue as you normally go to?
The same venue that I was at the wedding.
Okay.
If it was the one in town here, it wouldn't be an issue. I've got all the tricks and things figured out for their internet. But the one that we were at for the wedding, they have, I guess so. Their internet is terrible, and it wanted me to tear down all the firewalls and allow all the cookies and and I'm like, no, we're not going down that road.
No.
I wasn't going to do that. So I just decided to not use internet there, and for the wedding I did off of the 250,000 songs that I have in my computer.
That should be enough.
Yeah, we made a run. Yeah, we ran we did an hour before the ceremony, did the ceremony, did cocktail hour, dinner hour, did 4 hours of dance. So
Nice.
we did pretty good.
Nice. Were you able to check out the short that Nicole put out today?
Was that the cleaning up the yard? Yeah, I did watch it.
Did you see a big difference even from when you were here?
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Batman's already got the new set of cards. Look at that. I haven't been able to find anything here.
Olin asked me, was you getting the set that's coming out the 9th?
Lost Origins. Yeah, I will be at the store. I think I'm going to get 2 cases.
If you do happen to come across an extra Elite Trainer box.
For the new set?
The one that's coming out the 9th.
Lost Origins.
It's got like a hand across it or something, I think.
It's Giratina. It's a dragon.
Olin, is that the right one? Lost Origins?
Trust me, it's right.
Yeah, he showed me a picture of it.
Yeah, it's Giratina. That's the name of the Pokemon that's on there.
But he's evidently ignoring me right now. So, hey,
What's
Miss
up,
Ann.
How are Miss Ann doing? Here.
Yeah, if you show me a picture of it, I'll know what it is. Oh. My wife's got all this good stuff sitting around me, and I'm not allowed to show any of it online. Yep, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's the Elite Trainer box from Lost Origins.
It's like pink and purple or orange and purple-ish.
It's red and blue. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Anna said that they got a few packs down by her, but we haven't had anything. In fact, I went into the regular Walmart I go to yesterday, and their shelves are completely bare. And then I went into the Walmart on the south end of town today, and their shelves were almost bare, just older stuff. So I went to
He
the
just
Target
wants a
today.
box to put on his shelf
Yeah,
and keep sealed.
yeah. I'll see what I can do.
What do those normally sell for?
Like $50.
You want me to send it to you now?
No, let me get it first because I don't
I
know what kind
mean,
of availability there's going to be.
right, and I mean, I don't go to Walmart and things like that. So if I
Yeah,
buy it, it'll either be off of you or off of TCG or something like that. So
right. For me, I don't have an order at my regular store. I don't have an order at my backup store. I don't know if we're going to go out Friday morning to the one in the mall. But the backup store said they're getting 70 cases. So I'm going to buy 2 cases of, and that's 36 packs is in a box, 6 boxes in a case. I'm going to buy 2 cases, I think. I don't know how many Elite Trainer boxes I'm going to get.
right. Hey, Mr. Beck,
And we don't have
Mr.
a Family Dollar. Mr. John?
Mr. Beck, Troy needs to email you about some comic books.
Treasure Freaks. I can show you some of them now if you want.
And Roy was on live whenever I messaged him earlier today.
Oh, yeah.
So I wonder if he's still on live. Maybe I could
I know.
get him to come on with us for a few minutes.
Well, I'll show you. I can show you a little bit of what I got.
Plus, I'm saying if he's available, maybe he can come on live with us right now.
Well, if you want to check, go ahead.
Yeah.
And I'll show these in a few minutes. But these, I'll just show one of them for right now. They're in some kind of jackets or whatever, pages. But there's 2 of them in here. They're 35-cent Spider-Mans.
Nice. We see up at the top where it says Marvel Comic Group.
Yeah,
That means it's a reprint of what I was told,
yeah.
or a repop, whatever they call
Well,
it.
it's got a UPC on it, so.
Well, I did some more research on it after the first person told me that barcodes didn't come out till the mid 80s, which was incorrect. They actually came out in the 70s.
Late 70s.
Yeah. So
This one's in some kind of a sleeve, but it's a dollar comic, so that's probably a newer one. I don't know. I don't know a whole hill of beans about comic books. I had comic books back in the 70s, and I still have them, but I haven't really done anything with them. I don't have any knowledge of anything.
no, you just wanted to know the value or whatever of them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I have.
Yeah.
That's a 60-cent.
Nice. I messaged Roy. Whenever he sees it, I guess he'll.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. I know comics are always cool, and I know there's always people doing things with them. But there's quite a few of them. Looks like they're all Spider-Man. Oh, maybe not.
Batman Mike said he can mail a box of cards to you.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll have them next Friday. Some
Nicole,
black.
it's not very nice of you to have all this pretty stuff sitting around me, and I'm not allowed to show it to nobody.
Yeah, see, this one in your case then would be a reprint.
And let me tell you where that information come from. Now that was from Deshaun Goodman, and it was when I had bought a bunch of Conan comics from
Guapo.
from Legends. Yeah.
Yep, I remember that.
So that's what he explained to me. Now I've not gone any further. Appreciate it, Treasure Freaks. And researching it or anything. So I mean, I'm not positive. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Could be because I was leaning back earlier. I don't know.
Maybe.
On eBay.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was getting to. These came out of an enormous storage unit that I bought back in June when Mickey and the gang were all up here seeing us. And I'm finally getting around to digging through it. And like I say, I know nothing about comic books.
You must have ate a lot of chicken nuggets, Anna.
Yeah, I didn't. We got First day we got 4 Happy Meals, and the next day they were out everywhere in town. So we didn't get only a couple. But anyway, yeah. See, normally I'd look at this and say, hey, that's a 40-cent comic book. That's got to be relatively old. But then
Right.
it's got the UPC down here on the bottom.
Right.
So then when you say about this being on the top, very
Yep.
good chance that's a reprint.
Now, a lot of times over there on the edge where the binding is,
Uh-huh.
it'll have the date that it was printed on
Yeah,
the edge.
I won't be able to see that.
There's like a white stripe that goes down the edge.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's kind of fun. That one's sponsored by 7-Eleven.
nice. 12 chicken nuggets, that's all?
Well, they said we only got 4.
I didn't even get the McDonald's to get in here. Are they still doing that?
I don't know. They said they ran out day 2 here. Basically, my hope on this is to get somebody on a video chat or something.
Yeah, that's why I figured Roy would be good if he's available, but
yeah, maybe he's not. He's not.
Right, Miss Ann? I was thinking that, but then I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, this is literally all that we got right here from McDonald's. Wow. Yeah, got that one.
Full screen, Conky.
That's all right. I don't need to be full screen.
Well, I hear Anna's in needing number 7. If you got one, I'm sure she'll buy it. $29.95 for it, Anna.
I can't even tell you what number 7 is.
Plus $3.99 shipping and handling. Well, Miss Anna, I would appreciate it, but I mean, I wouldn't turn you down, and I would love to have it. So that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we don't have a number 7.
I hear Callista singing in the background.
Not that I can tell anyway. I'm trying to see what the heck I even have. I never even sorted them. I just went, oh, here they are. And that was the end of that. So we have 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, and 15. And then we have extras of 15, 13, 9, 8, 9, and 1. I only have 6 extras. I don't know. I'm not that concerned about it. Most of the newer McDonald's ones don't carry a huge value. It's still fun to collect them all.
Right.
The problem I had the second day we went back is I went back and I ordered 4 Happy Meals. So I get up to the window, I pay. Hey, Bobby, how are you? I pay for them. I go up to the second window. They hand me 3 drinks. I said, where's my 4th? They said, well, you only ordered 3. I said, no, I ordered 4. Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, so I hand them some extra money. They don't give me my change. They send me up to the next window, the third window, because they have to make the other burger or whatever. So I figure, well, they'll bring my change with the extra food. They bring the food, and I says, you ain't got no Pokemon in here. You got these little kids' plastic toys. Yeah, we're out of Pokemon. I said, well, you going to bring me my change? What change? No. Wrong answer. I said, never mind, you criminals can just keep everything. And I called the corporate office and had a little chat with them about it.
Sometimes a phone call does people wonders.
Uh-huh. Yep. So they didn't give me the cards. They didn't give me the toy. They gave me the Pokemon box. You punch out, make into the little Pikachu or whatever. But they didn't give me no cards inside. They gave me some little cheap toy and charged me extra money. And
You know, did the corporate office take your address?
No.
Oh. Well, a lot of times if they get your address, they'll send you stuff in the mail.
I had one. What the heck was it? We were somewhere. I don't remember where we were. But we went to a drive-through because we were on the road. And we got back on the road right away, and we were heading down the freeway. And we noticed that there was a sandwich missing or something. No, I know what it was. They were supposed to have like a 2 for $6 deal. And they charged us full price for both sandwiches, or all three, or whatever the hell it was. So I called them up and I gave them an earful of it. And they said, well, you can just come back and we'll give you the difference. I said, do you realize by the time I get to the next exit and turn around and come all the way back, I'm going to spend more on fuel than what that sandwich is worth? Well, we don't offer refunds through the mail. I said, well, you don't treat your customers very good either, and I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
They didn't seem to care either. Most of them don't care anymore. They could care less.
When we go to McDonald's, which you know is like 7.5 miles from my house.
Right.
When we go to McDonald's, we do not pull up until we check the entire meal.
You have to.
Because it's been so many times that we've gone there. And, you know, I got a bad habit of, okay, thank you, set it down in the other seat, going about my business.
Especially if you're in a hurry.
Right. I mean, I don't even have to be in a hurry. I could be just leisurely doing it and don't even care. But when you go to that McDonald's or Bojangles across town, you better check your stuff, because if you don't, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be missing most of it.
At least half, or it's the wrong
right.
thing. Yeah, you got to do that everywhere. My favorite one recently was ordered a quarter pounder with no onions. Kathy ordered a double quarter pounder with only pickles. We got 2 double quarters. Hers had pickles and onions, and mine had nothing.
Nice. What's up, Jonathan?
Huh. Jonathan, how are you, buddy?
Wonder why Ivan don't come on whenever we're on your channel.
Maybe he's busy on Wednesdays. I don't know.
Just shoot him an email and be like, where you at, buddy?
No.
Well, you know, it'd be nice for him to see, you know, Mickey.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
That's outstanding, Jonathan. Glad to hear.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. I like Jonathan.
I don't think that Ivan kid's a bad kid, man. I just think he's overzealous.
Yeah. Well, at least we know how old he is allegedly now.
Right. Hypothetically 18.
Ish. Yeah.
And I mean, I would have gone with 12 or 13. But
and that's cool. You know, you know what? I look at it this way. He's going to college. Good for him. He's bettering himself. Good for him. He's calmed down and is playing by respectfully, and good for him.
You're so beautiful.
Well, I was going to say, I know you ain't looking at me.
Oh, yeah, you're beautiful too, man. There's a totally different beauty to me.
I love it. Oh, a whiny dog sitting down here.
2003, yeah. Is the money there, dude?
I don't know. I have Ladybug, Gossifleur, Victini, Lapras, Chinchou, Cutie Fly, Bearware, Pangaroo, and Smeargle. That's what I have.
Anna, how much do you want for the extra set you have minus number 7? Did that come out because it sounded kind of raspy over here?
Yeah, I understood what you said.
Okay. Honey, you sure I can't show some of this stuff you got sitting over here?
What do you got? Ooh, that's pretty cool. Nice. Gotta like it.
I'm going to get in trouble.
Which one's number 7? That's cool, too. Is that like a set? Yeah, it's got, yep.
I'm gonna get yelled at though, you know.
Tomorrow's Pokemon, Jonathan.
I mean, we could do some Pokemon cards today, man. You never know what's gonna happen with me and Troy.
That's true. I mean, I got 3 boxes sitting right over here of Pokemon Go.
I mean, I got some Pokemon over there I could probably break into. It depends.
I was going to save them for tomorrow night, but actually, I can ask your opinion right now since I got.
You know, we could do a live one day, Troy, like they do on TikTok, where like the people in the chat buy the packs for a certain amount, and then we open them on live and then send them to them.
We could do that. They do that on
That
here
would be
too.
pretty cool.
They do it on YouTube live too. So I have this one. That's the Team Valor.
That's awesome.
With Candela. And I have
Miss Anna. I don't know anything about Pokemon cards. Just tell me what you want for them, and if I think it's a fair price, then I'll cash app it to you.
That's the good guys. That's Spark.
Yeah.
That's Team Instinct. That's the good guys. That's the team I'm on. And there's the blue team. That's the Mystic team. But I've got these 3 boxes sitting right here that I just picked up today. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I mean, I may sell them. I may open them. I may give them away. I just don't know what the heck I'm going to do.
Maybe you could do like a super giveaway.
I don't know.
Like maybe a month's giveaway, and everybody who bought something.
Oh, you mean like I did with that last one?
Yep. Everybody that bought something.
$5 and half the shipping, she says. Send her $10. It's worth it.
Okay.
It's worth it. Look
Sounds
at the bright
great,
side.
man.
You don't have to eat all them Happy Meals. That's too many Happy Meals. And if you've got another one, send it to me. I'll send you the money. I'll send you $10. I think your shipping is gonna be like $4. So Pikachu's number 7, of course it is. Yeah, doesn't that just frost the cake? Kathy says I should open them now. By the way, hi Kathy. How are you?
How is Miss Kathy lately? Miss Kathy?
I think you're asking me.
No, I was asking Miss Kathy.
That's a good idea. Don't ask me.
Especially not when she's in the room.
Well, she deserves all the respect she gets.
She's an awesome lady.
She really is. She really is. And I ain't going to get into a lot of the details about that, but she is. Yeah, that figures.
Do you have Anna's Cash App, Troy? Or you can just type it in the chat, Anna, if you want, and I'll send it right now.
Okay, Bobby, have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. Bobby, just so you guys know, too, before you go, I still don't have any music at all for Saturday's show. So,
I can't go visit her, Miss Kathy. It's a long ride.
I got to look and see. I'm trying to remember how to get into the...
Good night, Bobby.
How do I get... Oh, there. Let's see what that does. I think she's always sent me PayPal. I can't remember.
At the Russell Point. Are you going to be at the Russell Point, Troy?
What the heck's a Russell Point?
It's the Russell Point, not just Russell Point. It's
I
the.
have no idea what that is. Unless he's trying to say the wrestling show. What? What do I do now? She's yelling at me.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
I'm always in trouble. Come on. Now, depending on which one you're talking about, the one I'm talking about is the one that TJ is doing up in Eau Claire. I'm supposed to be doing the sound for it, but yeah, I don't have the sound. I don't seem to have Anna on.
I got it.
Okay.
You want it?
Well, yeah, sure. Just message it to me. That's fine. If you've got an extra one, I will buy it from you, Batman.
If you got 2 extra ones, I'll buy you an extra one. Buy it too, Batman. But if not,
Yeah.
Troy needs it. He's a collector. I'm not.
He's the DJ and I'm the rapper.
I'm just a fat guy. Man, you know, ever since I went, you know, we came up there. I haven't been on my diet or anything.
Yeah.
I went to the scrapyard yesterday, stepped on their scale
Yeah.
because it is a certified trade scale that gets certified every week.
Yep.
And I haven't even gained a single pound. I actually lost 2.
Nice.
That's what I
Sometimes
thought, man.
it's just staying busy and staying away from the temptations, you know.
Man, I've been
Right.
eating like a daggone pit bull eating biscuits. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't tried to diet none or anything. Awesome, Miss Anna. You still got my address, right? I think you've sent something before.
I gotta try this.
If not, I'll just message it to you.
Oops, I forgot the dollar sign.
All you gotta do is copy and paste it. Didn't I just send it to you?
Yeah.
I was about to say, or did I send it back to her? It happens.
There, I got her.
I don't know why you starving him, Kathy. That's not very nice. Poor little fella.
Yeah, let's do that.
Poor little guy. It's just a little guy.
She makes me nervous, or I mean, I make her nervous.
She probably makes you nervous, like whenever y'all people first start dating or whatever, like when they're in high school and the girl goes out with the guy and they only want a salad, but they really want a T-bone and baked potato loaded, and you know.
Yeah. Well, no, she gets nervous because last winter I weighed 330 pounds, right? And I was at the doctor last Friday, I think it was, and I was 261. Catching down to her,
Nice.
and she gets nervous. Thanks, Anna.
That could be go that with the medical issues you're having currently. That could be part of it also.
Possibly. But the truth be told is, with the exception of the time that I've been down with the COVID, I have been more active. I've been out doing more things. I've been going more places. And I just don't sit around the house eating myself into, you know, the big, ginormous blob I was turning into.
Like me.
You are not a ginormous blob. You're a big guy, but that's it.
Yeah. You know, everybody says, you know, when they see me in person, they're like, you know, you're a big dude. And then I tell them how much I weigh, and they're like, there's no way you're not that big.
Right.
But
Exactly. They said the same thing to me when I was 330, you know? They're like, there's no way you're over 300 pounds. I said, yeah, I really am.
yeah. Well, I weighed myself yesterday and I was 454.
That's actually pretty good because you were quite a bit more than that back
I
then.
was 486 when I
Right.
first started going on my diet. And I told Nicole last night, I said, you know, on the 3rd of September, which is a significant date for us, on the 3rd of September, I'm going on a diet and I'm not coming off of it till Thanksgiving.
Cool.
So I might cheat like Halloween or something like that.
Let me tell you something. Okay, maybe I've told you this guy before, but I'm gonna say it again. My cousin, who I spent a lot of time with back in the day, he's a bodybuilder,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean he's got muscles in places that most of us don't have places.
Right.
And he says that he's on a very strict diet 6 days a week.
Yep.
The seventh day is his cheat day, but even on his cheat day, he does it in moderation.
Right.
So like it's cheat day and he says I can have pizza. But instead of gulping down a whole pizza, he'll have 2 slices or something
Right.
like that. As long as you do it in moderation, you're going to have a cheat day every week and you're fine.
Yep, that's what I normally do whenever I have my diet going on. I do 20 grams of carbs for the first 2 weeks with no cheat day.
Right.
And then the third week and beyond that is 40 grams with a cheat day every week.
Yeah.
So.
And again, as long as you keep it in moderation. Case in point, frozen pizza. Okay,
Yeah.
we were talking about pizza a minute ago. It ain't nothing to sit down and eat a Red Baron pizza. That ain't
Right.
nothing. But nowadays, I eat a half of one and I feel sick because I eat too much.
Yeah.
It's literally just slowing yourself down a little bit.
Yep.
And another thing that helps me out a lot is Kathy doesn't eat a lot at one time. She's 6 times a day, small, small, small.
Right.
And that makes a huge difference, especially me being diabetic. That's the way I should be eating. And I have changed my eating habits to match more closely to hers.
Right.
When we're together.
Yep.
And that's a great thing. It's helped me out a lot. And I like it. Ugh, gee whiz.
Good. So we're having our yard sale Saturday.
Yeah, I saw that. You guys are going to have another one this weekend?
Yep.
That's cool. $1 for anything.
I'm going to have 2 sectionals.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not like me. I did a bedroom set for $1 for each piece.
I got 2 sectionals. I got a plethora of stuff.
Nice. And it's down 27 on a gluten-free diet. That's pretty cool. And I was going to show you this. I just listed this on Marketplace today. I don't have very good pictures of it, but that is 16 games, 4 controllers, and the console of the Sega Genesis.
Nice.
That came out of that $20 unit.
Yep.
I'm very happy.
What do you have it listed for?
$150. Those came out of that $20 storage unit. Brand new Converse in the box.
That's what they call Chuck whatever's?
Chuck Taylors, yep.
Yeah.
That is exactly what they are. And then these came out of there too. These are, I don't know what the hell they are, but they're winter boots for women. Brand new in the box. Tags are still on them.
Nice.
Those got listed today. Oh, did you want one of those cameras?
I don't know. I was thinking about it, but then I looked at the table and I've already got a backup one, and
all right.
I don't know.
Well, one of the reasons I threw that 6-foot cord in there, because if you're going to set things up more permanently, or if you're going to have more angles and things like that, figured it might help somebody out.
Well, see, the only thing with this computer, it's only got one plug.
Oh.
So I would have to buy a splitter or something. And
yeah, I found a couple of those in units. I have one around here somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it is, but
we've been advertising for our yard sale for 3 weeks.
Ooh.
And it's on all the local sale sites. It's on Marketplace. It's on my Facebook. It's on her Facebook.
Yeah, I saw it on both of yours.
So it's on our Storage Brats.
Yeah.
Facebook. Sure, you can say hi, honey. I guess Big Baby can say hi to you.
Wouldn't be the right night without having Big Baby and Clist on, right?
Right.
Hi.
There she is. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you. How's school going so far?
Good.
You doing all right? Yeah. Big Baby's here. A Big Baby. Yeah. Yard sales are kind of hit and miss around here in the fall. Sometimes we get good turnouts. Sometimes people are kind of burnt out from them.
Yeah, we're also supposed to. It's supposed to be like a 60% chance of rain Saturday.
Ugh, really?
But
supposed to get rained on too.
But most of the time, every day this time of year is at least a 55% chance of rain.
The gully washers, the 15-minuters.
Yep.
Yeah, I understand.
But our plan is just like everybody else, we'll have the yard sale, and then whenever we're tired of yard selling, we'll just give everything else away. And what doesn't sell, either get in a donate bin or in a trash bin.
Are you doing that down at the corner again?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
I wish we had a spot like that. I could just load up the back of my truck with a load full of stuff, go down there when it's gone, get rid of it, whatever. Go down there next week and do it again.
Yep.
I've been gifted and talented.
What's she saying? I couldn't hear.
She said she's gifted and talented.
Well, that's terrific.
Yep.
I wasn't obnoxious and sarcastic.
Me too. I was mostly just in the principal's office.
Yeah, that too. What classes were you in? Trouble.
Trouble, lunch, and after school.
My best subject were lunch, recess, and summer vacation.
Yep. Me too.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
The only subjects worth having.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this much. I don't know how many of our videos we've done recently that Danielle's put out. I think only one. But we, even through the COVID here, when I was able to sit at the table long enough to shoot a video, I did. And we are doing a lot of code giveaways from the stuff that we've been opening. Like we shot a video today. We gave away all the codes.
What?
So if you're interested in online codes or Pokemon Go codes, watch for our videos to come out. There will be free codes in them. Boy, I got the hiccups tonight.
The hiccups are a thing whenever you eat Carolina Reapers also.
That's not going to happen.
Did you see how many views this video has?
Wow. 2,000.
2016.
That's pretty good.
Right?
You're really hitting it hard.
Why? I don't know.
I don't know either.
But
my son did that with one of his videos from like a month ago. 19,000 views. I was like, you don't even have 100 subs.
Leave on.
There must be a lot of people that like that game that he plays on there or whatever. I don't know. Makes no sense to me at all.
Yeah, I went on again, watched him play a couple minutes, spoke, and I know he's busy, but they were doing I guess one of those almost like 24-hour things. The
world first, yep.
Yeah, something. They were on there forever.
Yeah, Danielle had, he called her and said, hey, one of my guys has to leave the team for a couple hours because of responsibilities with his kid or something. Can you fill in for him? So she played for like 2 hours.
Batman Mike's asking where you're at.
He's right there.
Oh, Olin was in the shower, Batman.
Well, we put together a new list of wants. Maybe I should show that.
A new want list.
Oh, for tomorrow night. In case anybody wants to prepare.
Cool.
That's the stuff we're kind of looking for. I don't expect to get a whole lot of it because them cards are pretty hard to pull. But you never know.
Yeah.
I got a heck of a lot of stuff to trade for.
Yeah.
Much rather trade people. Anyway, no money has to change hands. I'd rather trade.
It's a lot more simple that way. The barter system is great.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about PayPal getting a cut or Cash App, something goes wrong.
Yep.
You literally just say, hey, here's my stuff, here's your stuff, throw them in a mailbox, There you go.
That's right.
Well, I do have good news. My teacher's going to be back up in his hometown area for a couple of weeks, starting on Thursday. So I am
Nice.
going to be heading up north Friday to go see my teacher,
Awesome.
which will be really cool. I haven't seen him since December. He actually lives in Arizona now,
Yeah.
and he actually drove over to Palm Springs to see me when I was out there.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Anna. That'd be nice to see him again. He's thinking about moving back to Minnesota again.
Hmm.
Says he needs a few laws to change before he can move back, if you know what I mean.
I understand.
Yeah. He's got medical reasons for that, and I understand that. This is getting kind of ridiculous. There's certain cards I can't pull out of that new set, but I think I have 7 of these now.
Yep.
I have 2 of them listed on eBay, a couple in the binder, a couple in the trade binder. Got about 5 of these.
Nice.
Just cannot pull the ones that I need. I do have 2 of these, though. These are really cool, but and as much as I want to put one of them in my set book, I'd rather just sell them because they're the highest priced card in the set.
Yeah, Mewtwo. Mewtwo is ridiculous priced sometimes.
Yeah, especially this alternate art one.
Yep.
It's a really cool card, don't get me wrong. But I looked at it and went, I think I'd rather just sell it.
Yeah.
And I got a Rainbow Candela, the full art supporter. And what's that other goofy one we got? This is another one. We got the gold Mew too.
Thank you, Miss Anna.
We got this gold one, the lure module. It's not worth a whole heck of a lot. And I'm like, I'll throw it on eBay. If it doesn't sell, I'll put it in the binder again.
That's right.
Whatever. What else is going on?
Nothing but a big limb fell in my driveway day before yesterday.
Was that one that you had with the thing around it?
The one with the chain? Yeah, but it was a limb off of that tree.
Right. It wasn't the whole tree, but a limb
No,
off.
yeah, it was only a limb about substantial limb, but
Sure. Yeah, because it looked like it was 20 feet long.
yeah, I just hooked the old F350 to it, moved it.
Pulled it over by the burn pit.
In the burn pit in the front.
Yeah. Yeah, then you can saw it off and burn it whenever you want.
I'm just gonna drag it across and light the whole thing on fire. and,
Just keep pulling and pulling and pulling it. Nice.
Yep.
That's pretty funny. I like it. Oh, why not? It works. You got a big enough burn pit for it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
Sad truth is I don't even own a chainsaw.
Really?
Yeah.
I had 3, but I sold 2 of them. The only one I kept is my 40-volt one that runs off the same battery as my lawnmower.
Yeah.
But that's all I really need because I don't have trees.
Right. Well, if I had one, which I plan on buying one sometime, but I'm not going to buy one this time of year because I'm sure they're all phenomenally priced. But I'm going to get a small one, just for things like that happens.
Like
so
a 16-inch?
Yeah, a little 16, 18-inch saw, a little...
Steel 32 small. Or something like that?
Yeah, something small.
That's all.
Probably might even be a knockoff brand. I don't know.
Husqvarna?
Yeah. I got I do have a saw. It's a big Husqvarna 365 professional, but it needs the gas line in the tank replaced, and I just ain't never done it. It's too much saw for anything like that to start with. So cool. It's the size saw you would cut the whole tree down with, not one of the limbs.
Oh yeah.
It's a saw.
What, they got like a V8 engine on it and stuff?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh god, that's funny. I love it.
Well, it's a 365cc saw.
Yeah. I've ridden motorcycles with less than half that size engine.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yeah. That's a big engine on to put on the end of your hand.
Yeah. Whenever I was a lot younger, it was fun to run it,
Oh, sure.
but now not so much.
No, I have a hard time running my weed whip.
I got PJ. PJ loves running all that stuff, so I don't have to
Oh,
worry
yeah,
about
I
that.
remember. He tore through my yard pretty good with that stuff.
Yep, he's good at it. He loves doing it. I don't know why, but
Only thing I got to do next time he's here is teach him how to run the edging. Other than that, well, I mean, you don't have a sidewalk at your house. You know what I mean?
nope,
It's just something he'd never done, probably.
no, he's never done that. I think he told me something about he seen a video one time or something where they just took the weed eater and kicked it up on the edge and
Mhm.
edged it out.
Yep, you can do that with mine.
Yeah.
I also have from 25-ish years ago, I have a Craftsman edger too. But it's just as easy to do with a whip until the
Yeah.
battery dies, at least. But yeah, it works great. That 40-volt whip I got, it's pretty nice. I got to drag that cord around and nothing.
Right.
It works out good. Oh,
I don't think one of those would survive in my yard long.
no, probably not.
Yeah, that was a pretty substantial tree limb.
Oh, yeah. Nothing to sneeze at. Of course, that's probably what happened. He probably sneezed at it and it fell down.
No, I was in the house. I was in the house, and Nicole was on the front porch, and she come running in the house talking about, "Did you hear that?" I'm like, "Hear what?"
Was it actually during a storm?
No, it was drizzling, and I
But
guess
not
nothing
like huge
substantial.
winds and stuff.
No, that tree drops a limb about once a year.
Really?
Actually, that's the second one in the last 8 months it's dropped. But
Really?
it hadn't dropped one in quite a while before that.
Probably since you put that big chain on it.
No, it drops them even after the big chain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the chain's put up there because they were splitting.
Right, I remember that. The whole thing was splitting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you had some kind of a binder or something up there and it didn't
Yep.
stay very good.
Yep. A load binder.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember what you tell me. At least I
When
tried.
Hurricane Matthew come through, I had a ratchet strap in it.
I do remember you saying that too.
And the ratchet strap held through Hurricane Matthew on a double hook ratchet strap, and one of the hooks popped.
Right.
But the other one was still there. So
That's actually pretty good. If you think about it.
oh yeah. I thought it was great for a binder.
Oh. I'd be pretty happy with that performance.
Yeah, I was impressed that the ratchet part didn't strip out.
Yeah, I agree. The webbing.
Yep.
Yeah, that was actually a little bit of a surprise. Well, I guess that means it was made right, and that's the kind you want to use.
No, the pink didn't last long at all.
Oh, look who's here. Look who decided to join us.
Is it Sleeping Beauty? Good
It
morning,
is Sleeping
sunshine.
Beauty.
How was your nap?
It was okay.
That's good.
Sounds like it was necessary.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Wasn't quite enough though.
No.
Sorry, you get the rest when you get home in 2 more hours.
Yeah.
I guess so.
All I can tell you is that's what I felt
What's
like.
up, West Side?
West Side. What's up? That's what I felt like the last 3 weeks, Tim. I couldn't sleep enough no matter what I did, but it's getting better.
Heck yeah.
Well, I hope I don't have whatever you have.
Oh, I hope you're right.
In half a mile, continue toward Pennsylvania Turnpike 576.
Oh, ain't too far from home.
Everything's going good, West Side. How about you?
Yeah. Can't complain. Getting better by the day.
Well,
So how's the old girl running?
she's running.
Keep left at the fork, then continue straight.
Seems to be okay so far.
What did they end up doing?
Here's what I
What's
found
that?
on your route to Aurora.
What did they end up doing to your truck?
Fuel pump.
I had to get fuel pump and alternator.
Oh,
That's just
When
weird.
well, here's what happened. The alternator went,
Pennsylvania Turnpike 576.
so it wasn't charging it up, and the fuel pump was trying to run like it's supposed to. And I don't know, because it wasn't working right, it ended up burning up.
oh. I guess that
So
happens. That stuff happens.
yeah, I said, well, the guy came out, explained it to me and stuff, and
Well,
I was like, yeah, okay,
so they took good care of you either way, right?
yeah.
That's good.
They got it done pretty quick. That was the main thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially when you go that far to get it too. I mean, wow.
I didn't want to have the rental car for an extra day or week,
Exactly. But then having to make that trip all the way back to get it was kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is. You got to deal with it.
Well, we left this morning, and we'll be home here shortly. About another hour and 15 minutes.
Good. I'm glad to hear the trip's gone without event. That's good.
Just makes a long day.
Amen to that.
We'll sleep good tonight.
Yeah, sleep good tonight.
I'm hoping to as well. Actually slept halfway decent last night. Where I'm not waking up every hour or whatever,
I
Yeah,
had
that's
a
good.
nap earlier today.
You got a
Yeah.
nap? I did not. I did not.
I did.
I didn't take it.
How's the kids doing in school?
Oh, they're doing great. Olin loves his Connections Academy, and Callista loves going to school. And PJ, actually, his science teacher come up to the car on Friday and complimented him. So
Good.
Wow.
that was definitely a change for him.
True. That's very true.
You're good. What?
Complimented him.
Oh.
Wait till midterms or something like that comes up, and then let's see what he says.
Well, hopefully he'll stay on things, He's
Yeah,
a bright
me
kid.
and him
He's a
had a
bright
talk, and I mean, I tried to explain to him, if he would just do his work and get good grades in school would be a lot more easier and more fun for him.
Oh, yeah.
So
He didn't start high school yet, right? He's 8th grade.
yeah. So maybe it'll help him out in the long run. I don't know.
We're trying to put it to him this way. Tell him now the harder he works his first couple years of high school, then when he's a senior and actually can do more things as an older student,
Right.
he can take less classes and have more screw off time.
Well, he's actually got a cousin that graduated a year early with his older brother. So
So he knows about that.
right, he should be able, to remember that and maybe he'll graduate a year early. Who knows?
See, I kind of did that in a way. I took enough classes as a freshman and a sophomore when I couldn't be off campus,
Right.
like off classes, that when I could have graduated as a junior, but I wanted to start taking college credits. So I took like 3 classes every day as a senior. I'd get to school like at lunchtime.
Right.
For the first semester, I did that. And the second semester, I'd go in at 7:30 or whatever the heck it was and be done before 11.
Right.
Have the rest of the day to screw off.
Yep.
Which is really nice in the summertime because then you can go boating.
Yep. But here, it doesn't matter. You can go boating all year.
Yeah, well, it's a little tougher here in the wintertime.
Yeah.
But that's what we did. We get done with school 11 o'clock out on the river. We were on the river by noon.
Yep.
It was great.
That's mostly why I went to school too, Gary.
Yeah.
Lunchtime and girl time.
There was girls. I went to school for the girls.
Yep. Lunchtime and girl time.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I went there for the girls.
I ended up getting my GED in 2007. I was supposed to graduate in 95. So I didn't want any of my kids to be like, well, you don't have a diploma.
The important thing is you finished.
That's right.
Yep.
So can't none of my kids look at me and say, well, you don't have a diploma. So
It's about a fifth of a booth.
Moving right along.
Footloose and fancy free.
you drive at South Carolina speeds, Christy?
Or Ohio and South Carolina.
Yeah. Definitely don't drive Ohio speed. Drive South Carolina speed.
Ohio and South Carolina.
I had to tell her I needed to slow down the day before I was going to be doing 90.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but cops might not have liked it very much.
They got
That's
to
okay.
doing it though.
Well, they could have caught me. Would it have been too hard.
The way the drivers have been around here lately, the cops should be pulling them over for going too
That
slow.
rental car we had, man, that thing just right down the road.
Them rental cars like going about 85 or 90, don't they?
Yeah, they do. You forget you have that little car underneath you, and next thing you know, you look down, you're like, oh, okay.
That's why I like getting them minivans.
38 miles to a gallon. I like that.
Yeah.
The minivans got some horses, don't they?
I love a minivan, bro.
That one that I had for a while. I mean, I've had 3 of them, but the one that I had, I believe that they claimed it had 250 plus horse.
That's crazy.
She moved like it, I'll tell you that.
I had a Dodge Grand Caravan, and a guy had this nice souped up 5.0 in his Ford truck.
Yep.
And me and him went out in front of DOT, which we both worked at. And it's a nice, pretty straight 4-lane road right there. And we had a little drag race, about a quarter mile-ish. And he was probably about 10 car lengths behind me. He's like, what's that thing got in? I'm like a 3.8.
Yeah. But you get all traction with that front wheel drive. All traction. You don't spin nothing.
Nobody look at me.
Nobody's going to look at you. I think I'm the only one that can probably see you anyway.
Hello, Calista.
She just ran through. She just got out the shower.
We can hear her, but we can't see her.
Yep. Her and Big Baby were on a little while ago.
Yep. It's for a minute.
So.
Well, that's terrific. I'm glad to hear everything's going so well for everybody.
Hey, did you get through the sorting that you're going to do?
Yes and no.
Sorry?
Oh, him.
Yes and no. Well, let me put it this way, Tim. We emptied the storage unit like a month or so ago, a month and a half ago, whatever it was. And good night, Batman. See you later, buddy.
All right, Batman.
Good night, Batman.
It's been in the trailer since. The trailer is now virtually empty. The only thing left in there is the donations. Guy's coming tomorrow to go through the clothing and some of the other stuff, all those brand new shirts and everything that were in there. Hopefully he's going to clean out a bunch. But to really fine-tooth sort everything, I need more space. I really do. I can't do it in the space that I have. There's enough walkway through my garage to get the trash cans through, and that's it.
Oh, man.
Wow.
So you done changed the walkway again since we moved everything?
Oh, it's been refilled twice since then.
Nice.
Maybe 3 times.
Nice.
Can't really remember. But we found, part of the thing that was in there was a printing. They did the screen printing.
Mm-hmm.
They got the hat holder for doing hats. We found some of the hats. We found their first dollar they ever made.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's all framed up and everything.
Nice.
We found more autograph pictures, more autograph posters, just more and more and more. I was telling Mickey earlier, we got the Sega Genesis online. for $150 right now with 16 games.
Okay.
That was
Wow.
a surprise to find that in there.
Yeah.
We found. Well, you know what the size of that mold? What do you hell you call them? God, my brain just shut off. The beer, where you get the glass bottles of beer in those heavy duty cardboard boxes that flip open.
Yep.
We got 5 or 6 of those full of the Playpen magazines. If you know what I mean.
Playpens, I like those.
Playpen.
Yep.
Yep. All the videos, boxes of videos of that stuff. And you know as well as I do, that stuff is very collectible. And people
Definitely.
Oh yeah. 70s and 80s back that time.
Yep.
And old.
Yep. I know the older the better, but these are all sealed.
Right.
Wow.
So they should still have some value. Plus all the videos that are there too. All their special videos they made of this, that, and the other thing. All there, all in boxes, all sealed. I don't know. It's crazy how much stuff was in there. How much stuff you guys saw? Nothing compared to what was in there.
Right.
Not a bad way to spend $20, huh?
Rest assured, I probably spent more than that, and it's all you know how close it was to my house. I probably spent more in fuel going back and forth.
Right.
Because there was a lot of trips out of there.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't get my big trailer in, so you know.
I think they should have loaned you a U-Haul.
You're gonna make out pretty good on that, though. I think.
Well, I'm pushing about $1,000 out of it so far. And
Anybody bite on that poster?
No, I got it marked down to $3,500. But I made $230 off of those 3 die-cast cars. I made, between the diorama and the drumsticks, I made $250. The generator, I got $50. Guy comes over and says, "Has it got compression or is it seized?" I said, "No." He pulled it over, took the oil out, went smelled it. Says, "Here you go." Walked right away with it. All the furniture is gone. Yeah, we've probably made close to $1,000 off of it so far.
That's cool.
And we've just scratched the surface.
That's great.
But I had the young guys over here on Sunday, and we got the entire trailer empty.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, well, they worked hard.
Once my building's paid off, that's going to be my next large purchase, is a trailer like that.
You definitely will like having one, I can guarantee it. When you ain't got to go throwing tarps over trailers and stuff like that out in the yard, night and day difference in what you can do.
Yeah.
It really is. It's so much nicer.
What I really wanted one day eventually is to have 2. One for to have my yard sale stuff in.
Yep.
And one to go back and forth get storage units in.
Yep. You put all the good stuff in there for the yard sale.
Yep.
Yep. I agree with that.
Yep.
I thought about buying a 12-footer to do that. Just ain't got around to it yet.
Yeah.
And the price up here on those trailers has gone absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
I'll show you what I mean. Now, a couple of years ago, I bought just a little 5x8 enclosed trailer. Uh-oh.
Helicopter.
And when I bought that little 5x8 trailer, I mean, it's just a tiny little thing. Looked really funny behind my Yukon. But I paid $1,500 for that trailer, brand new, at this store.
Wow.
Here's what they cost now.
$4,000.
$4,000
Wow.
for the exact same trailer that I had for $1,500 just a few years ago. Yeah, Isn't that insane? That's not bad, actually. That's cheap. That is cheap. Because I paid $4,000 more than that for my 16-footer. Let me see if I can find one of those up here.
Half a mile. Use the left lane.
That's 7 by 20, right?
Yep.
Well, that's one of the reasons I haven't bought. Like, I like this blue one right here.
Now, with that being said, the 7 by 12 foot is 5,200.
6 by 12, 54. Which I think is highway robbery.
For 1 mile.
A 7 by 14 is 6,250.
Cheap.
Times what we pay.
Those are used?
No, they're new.
3 times what we paid.
Wow. Oh, these are hail damaged ones. That's why. I got some 22 models, 7 by 16s, marked down to $8,000, but they're hail damaged.
See, I would love a hail damage trailer.
They're $8,000 up here right now.
No, I'm good on that.
I paid 10 for mine.
A quarter mile. Merge onto I-376 West.
I'm trying to find the one I bought.
See, depending on what name you get, like this Proline.
Yeah.
This Proline trailer is right at 10,000 for a 7 by 20. But it's got a 15-year warranty, 3/4-inch plywood floors, 32-inch side door.
Yeah, that's what mine's got.
Spring assist ramp door, 24-inch aluminum tread plate, stone guard, aluminum fenders, 2 3,500-pound axles, 15-inch tires. So, I mean, it's got a 7,000-pound gross weight.
Yep, that's what mine is. Well, here's mine right here. I bought mine in April for 10.
Yep.
13.5 right now.
Wow.
I can go down to the place in Georgia where What the Hell's got theirs.
Yep.
And get one made to my specifications for probably like 6,000 or 7,000 right now.
Did you say that the one that you were looking at there was a 7 by 20 or an 8.5?
7. But see, 8.5, you almost have to have a wide load permit signed for it.
Almost, yep, almost.
Yeah. Here, Chelsea wants to go back to her mama.
I love you, Chelsea.
They don't have any 7 by 20s up here.
They say goodnight.
How's your storage unit sorting going, Mickey?
Storage unit sorting.
Yeah.
That was so last week, man.
Y'all done?
Pretty much.
They don't have any 7 by 20s up here, but here's an 8.5 by 20.
Nice. Yeah. See, I don't know why me and you don't figure out some kind of business where we get them, buy them down here in Georgia, and move them up there and make $5,000 a trailer on them.
I know one of the reasons I'm not doing it is because I cannot drive that much.
Yeah, but you got a nutty friend who can.
I don't know who you're referring to.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if I go Ohio way, you know, it's a 2-day trip, or I can make it a 2-day trip and go straight up and just cancel 2 hours out.
Dad, almost like the baby. Actually, she threw the baby.
Okay.
Oh my God, you must be tired.
This is the first time.
Gate smasher.
Get smusher.
Gate smusher.
Hey, Spencer.
Gate smusher.
Mr. Smushalotomus.
Yeah, first time in 3 weeks, almost a month, that I haven't laid down and slept during the day at one point or another. So I'm tired.
They must be on a bumpy road.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a bump.
Yeah, that they did a really good job on the alignment. They put them Flintstone square tires on there.
That's all those semis running these roads.
It's terrible for them when they put that asphalt down. Those 80,000 pounders just tear it right up.
Oh, wait till y'all come back through South Carolina and you're going towards Florida, and you get to that part where it goes from Colleton County to Hampton County.
Yep.
Right below me.
Yeah.
They're replacing the concrete in the road, and it's kind of hard to, I guess, to level concrete that's been there for 50 years with new concrete, or almost 60 years now, I guess. And it's like this.
Oh my.
Yeah.
There's a good 7 to 10 miles of it.
Oh boy.
So it's all new, but it's not level. None of it's level, right?
I guess it's impossible to level it. I really don't know. I really have no idea, because to the eye it's level.
Right.
But when you hit it with a car, it's like,
they had to have left gaps under it or something.
I don't know.
They're just trying to have everybody slow down, that's all.
Yeah,
Speed
that don't
bumps.
work in South Carolina.
Building speed bumps.
You got to do like Texas does and just throw armadillos on the road.
We got our share of those too.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you ain't got guys throwing them out on the road, do you?
I've sprayed some with herbicide before.
They're mean little suckers.
They bounce like balls when they get mad.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty cool to see.
Oh. Still feeling the effects of this, even on. My doctor told me it could be 2 more weeks before I'm back to normal, whatever that means.
I'm still feeling the effect of my COVID, and it was September.
Really?
Yeah.
But you had respiratory problems and all that, right? Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
That was one thing I got very lucky on, is I had none of that. It was here, and it was the fatigue.
In fact, I got an appointment with my pulmonologist tomorrow.
Good.
So your head and fatigue, huh?
Yep, the headaches and the fatigue was the worst. The only thing that's still holding on is the fatigue, because I get tired really fast. I went out to the store for a little bit today, and I'm just like, man, I gotta slow down. I didn't have to lay down today, so that's a step in the right direction. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I get out of breath from walking from my front door to the mailbox.
I don't think I could use that one. So I can open the front door and reach my mailbox.
Well, I mean, mine's actually 50 yards closer than most people's.
Well, that's true. Most of them out by the road.
Yep. So, I guess I'm good.
Ooh, this one's beat. This one is beat.
Nice.
Westside might know something about those if he's still in there.
Look at how bad this one's beat up, though.
Yeah.
She's pretty rough. I mean, none of them are boarded or anything, but they're all in sleeves, so there's that. Oh, that one's not in a sleeve. Oh. I got a feeling you're right that these are probably all reprints. Even the advertising's reprinted, though. That's Frogger with Atari 2700, I believe. 200. So these originally were put out in the 80s.
Yep.
But I doubt that these are originals. Let's find out.
Well, they might be reprints from the 60s or 70s.
No. Okay, that's fair. Let's see what happens when we do that.
Hey guys, I gotta go drive.
Okay.
All right, brother.
Well, here's a graded one that's up for $100. That one
Nice.
graded a 9.4. Obviously, this one's nowhere near that, but
I was talking to
you
you.
go drive, Tim, and have fun, and
I wasn't talking
home
to you.
safely. And
He's gone.
yeah,
Dad,
Callista said goodnight.
absolutely.
Mr. Troy said goodnight.
Good night, Miss Callista.
You know, a lot of people miss that T in her name. I'm glad you don't.
No, I never do. I actually put two of them in there a couple of times. Inadvertently.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was two L's. That's what it was. It was two L's.
and a lot of people call me
Yeah, this looks like it's from the 80s. You're right.
a Britain.
They're a couple bucks maybe. But that's fine. I mean, if I get $20 for everything there, that pays for the storage unit.
That's true.
I don't know how many times I can pay for that storage unit, but I think it's going to be quite a few.
And that's why we do it, right?
Well, you remember when we first looked at it, we saw those boxes of unprinted shirts and all that.
Yep.
I
And
thought, my
no
God,
shirts.
between that and the rock memorabilia, I thought, there's a $25,000 unit there. And then when I had Wyatt up in there pulling out those guitars, I'm like, holy Christ, this could be a $100,000 unit. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I think it's going to be 5,000 to 8,000, but still for $20, it's a home run.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a what do they call it when the bases are loaded and you hit a home run? A grand slam?
Salami.
Yep, grand slam.
Grand salami. Yeah.
Your TV right there is way behind.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah, because it still got Tim on.
Yeah. I'm still showing the comic book. But the chat will keep up.
Yeah.
So there's that. But yeah, because this is hardwired right into the Echo. And this has got to go through the Echo, through the Roku, back. So yeah, it takes a while. This way I get to spend more time with Tim.
I reckon.
I was really hoping I was going to be able to get out there before the snow flies, but I don't think it's going to happen now.
Yeah. Y'all got snow coming soon, don't you?
Oh, no, not for...
Another month?
No. Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah. Ish. We've had snow on Halloween. Usually it's closer to Thanksgiving.
And up where Tracy's at, she's probably already getting snow.
That's true. Yeah, they get like 2 months of summer and 10 months of winter.
It's crazy.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I don't know if I'm going to make it out east is we want to get up north before the snow flies. And it's a lot shorter trip. I only have a couple of days, the time allotted to go. Whereas if I went out east, it would literally be a day of driving, a day of resting, and a day of driving. This way I can do a third of a day of driving and still enjoy the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Not kill myself. 4 months? What do you mean 4 months? What do you mean by that?
They got 4 months of summer, she said.
Oh, up by Tracy, yeah.
Hayes!
What's up, Lori? Yeah, I was actually looking forward to meeting her in person too. But
Hayes?
this one.
Yep. Hayes. I might have to go up to upstate New York and visit with her one day.
Well, I mean, she's only, like 5 hours from Crimintistes?
Something like that.
So I figured if I got that far, or maybe to Cleveland or whatever, Jonathan's back again. Jonathan's back.
Oh yeah, everybody make sure y'all go tomorrow to Christy's page and wish her a happy birthday.
Absolutely.
That's very important, y'all.
Yeah, and please make fun of her. Tease her a lot about it. Tell her now that she's old.
Yep.
Well, that's subjective, Kathy. You know that. Oh yeah, we'll get together sooner or later. We'll make
Yep.
it happen somehow. 'Cause we like I say, we've had snow at Thanksgiving, we've had snow at Halloween, and then we've gone some winters until like January before we've gotten snow.
Yeah. Whenever we get snow, it's normally every 10 to 12 years, and we get it for about 2 days, and that's it.
Yeah. I do like that. That is appealing to me, but I don't think I could handle that heat you guys go through. Man, I would melt.
The heat really isn't that bad if you stay in it. The problem that people get with the heat here is they'll try to what they love to do is they love to get in their car and get ice cold with the air conditioning and then get out and try to do work.
Right.
And that
That's
doesn't
true.
work. I don't
Or,
care where it's at. It doesn't work.
right, or you're in the house in the cold. And,
Right.
yeah,
And
that's
they
true.
try to go outside at noon and work for 4 hours in it.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. I bet.
Yeah, I think it was the Halloween of '91. And we had like 3 days of rain, and then it turned over to snow. And we had like 8, 10 inches of snow, something like that. Yeah. I don't know if I am or not. I can't tell you the answer to that right now. I'm sorry. It's really going to depend on what else is going on.
Bling.
There's also another reason why I might not be going, but I'm not going to talk about that on camera. Actually, two other reasons. We won't talk about those things on camera. Yeah. Yeah. Then I remember the winter of 2011, Black Friday, I was riding my motorcycle to the stores. It was like 55 degrees out. Then, of course, this last December, we had that night it was 70 when the tornadoes were going through. So it really depends, you know. I mean, one thing's for certain up here is the weather never certain. And I'm kind of all right with that sometimes. But I did learn this summer that I cannot tolerate heat at all. I tried. I failed miserably.
Yeah, that's how it is. I do the same thing. I fail miserably at heat. I'm a fat guy. I sit in the shade a lot
Yeah,
and
I would be
point.
doing that for sure.
I sit in the shade a lot and point.
And the reality of that for me is I don't have the capacity to do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
if it's out
luckily I've
there,
got
it's
the
got to be
brats.
done. If it's out there and it's got to be done, and I'm doing it.
Yeah, luckily I've got the brats.
Right. I mean, I've got Danielle, but she doesn't handle the heat very well either with her asthma. I've got the boy, but he's got his own life and works his own job and everything. Got his own stuff to take care of, so I can't always count on him. If I
Yep.
call on him, he'll be there, but I can't always do that.
Right.
Yep. Yep. That's probably the same storm we got. Probably the one in '91.
I don't think we've had any snow since I want to say 2014.
I think you got a few more years before you're due.
And I think that was more of an ice storm, not even a snowstorm.
Those are actually much worse.
Yeah.
I remember getting one of those. It was like I think it was March or April. Had to have been March, April 22, maybe. Can't remember for sure exactly, but I was up in Winona there, about 30 miles northwest of here. And we got probably over a quarter of an inch of ice. 25 miles an hour all the way down. Cake lady!
Nope. Cake and coffee lady.
Cake, no, she's cake lady still. Always going to be cake lady to me. How are you? But yeah, I finally got to the freeway, which is about a 15 or 20-minute turn. It took me about an hour to get that far. School bus in the ditch, going by slow enough, yelling out the window to make sure all the kids were all right. They were good. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Semis jackknifed in every other ditch. But I got all the way back to town and got myself to work. I was about 45 minutes late, but I made it. Oh, nothing. We're just hanging out. Tim and Christy are on the road still, so they joined us for a little bit, but they're gone now. Thank goodness they're gone. We can talk about them now.
How about Nicole just put Hayes in timeout?
Why, because she's talking about Buffalo?
I don't know, maybe. She just come to me and she said, please let Lori know that I did that accidentally. I was just walking with my phone. And my
I didn't even know she was a moderator on my channel.
Right?
I'm going to have to go fix that.
Went to Oklahoma and back. That's how you do it, Tracy. There and back.
Goodness. Oh, yeah. How's your brother doing?
You said no way.
She did it more than once, too. She got her good.
Troy just asked.
Yes, we are doing a live tomorrow night. Unless I get sick or something, we should be on. This reminds me, I was going to do something here. What was I going to do? Where'd she go? I'm going to probably do something I'm going to regret.
Hey, did you see that piece of glass that I put on the group earlier? It's like white with a clear rim.
Yes.
That looked like a Fenton.
Let me look at it again.
Because it don't have any markings on it.
That could be Fire King. Hey, Coda. Night. It's possibly Fire King. On this picture right here, there's a little emblem right there.
I'm glad you've seen that.
You could probably figure out something off of that. That's usually where they're marked. So it's either Milk House glass or it's Fire King. I'm not sure.
I'll relook at that tomorrow.
Okay. I go off the road about every 10 miles.
It's got a marking on that thing. Yeah, I didn't see it. My wife said because I'm blind.
You're blonde?
Blind?
Oh, there's a blonde. Silvercrest Fenton, she says. She would know.
That's what I thought too, Miss Tracy.
I'm not real well versed in glass. 8 o'clock our time, Jonathan.
It's pretty though.
Oh yeah, it's very nice stuff.
I like it.
Yeah. That one of the goodies you found recently?
Yeah, I think that was in the free unit.
Oh.
You know, we've got like 4 or 5 free units in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
I mean, you can't really beat that.
Big ones.
Yeah. I was watching a couple of them. There was a couple of them that had no bids on them. I'm like, I just got my trailer empty. Do I really want to fill it again? And
well, the
told,
2 that we had last week would have filled your trailer and my trailer and my truck.
Yeah.
I made 2 trips with my truck and trailer and Nicole's car.
Yeah.
and then one trip with my truck only.
That's not too bad.
It's all the way in Hilton Head. It was an hour and 20 minutes away.
Oh God, never mind. Never mind.
But they were on that good discount free price. So
I mean, free 99s, you know.
they had a lot of stuff in them.
Yeah. The problem is that you can get a lot of that dollar stuff, but then you got to take it all down there and sell it.
Well, I sold it had a whole bunch of Lionel train boxes in them.
Ooh, really?
They were just boxes.
Oh, just boxes?
Just boxes. And even though the ones, the older ones were worth $10 a piece on eBay.
Sometimes more.
Yeah, I went through all the boxes and I took a couple of, the warning sheets and the what are they called? The warranty sheets and stuff
Yep,
like that.
Yep, I know
I
what you
took
mean.
those out and listed one on eBay. I found a train switch, a signal switch in one of the boxes, and I put that on eBay for $15. And the same night it went on eBay, it sold.
I was gonna say somebody probably gobbled that right up.
Yep. No, I'm not. I wasn't. I'm not gonna sell the boxes because they smell musty and mildewy.
Oh, yeah,
But
they're in good shape. You can though.
yeah, they're still in good shape, but I'm not dealing with it, man. It's hard to find a spot to keep that stuff.
That's true.
You
Because it
know,
does take up more real estate than what it's worth.
right? And then here it's so humid.
Yeah,
That
you can't keep them outside.
right. That type of stuff warps real bad, and you either got to keep it in a climate control environment or it turns into garbage just sitting in the shed too. So
I can't lie to you. That's true. That's true.
I figured it'd be. Yeah, well, I listed one, Miss Tracy, and it's still on eBay, so that's not the case.
Oh, something I forgot to tell you about. I have
Three?
no idea about the price yet, but we started yeah, it's 3. That's right. We started digging through those albums finally,
Yep.
and we haven't gotten very far. And I don't have any prices for any of them yet. I am taking them to the record store tomorrow to talk to them about them and see what I can find out. But I do know that there are, thanks to Miss Kathy's research that she's done, there are radio copies, like they took to the radio stations only.
Right.
So there might be something in there yet.
Well, I got another whole tote of records from the Diana Ross and Lionel Richie days.
Yep.
On my front porch that I still have to go through.
Yeah.
And they'll probably for the most part end up in the dollar yard sale Saturday.
Yeah. You're talking like 70s, early 80s.
Late 60s, 70s, and 80s. Yeah.
Well, I got excited about this pile because it's hip hop.
Right.
And hip hop's got a real strange, because if you look back at some of the history of the hip hop albums that came out, they were, one group was on that label because they made their own label.
Right.
Or you take like Suge Knight's with Death Row Records, stuff like that, where Snoop Dogg got his start.
Right.
You take NWA, things like that. You just don't find that stuff. Not the early stuff anyway.
Right. I've got another small stack that come out of a unit recently. It's about this tall. And it's probably 10 or 15 records, but it's the same stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
White labels.
I haven't even looked at it really.
If you find ones with white labels, they can go either way. And the reason why is a lot of times collectors look for the artwork that comes on the store release.
Right.
But the white labels can be limited print.
Yep.
So it's really, really weird. But when I saw these when we were down there, I knew there was something in there. I just don't know what yet.
Right.
Hopefully tomorrow I can find out. You'd go, yep, take care of that business. Yeah, we'll hopefully be able to see you on Sunday.
Have a good night, Miss Tracy.
You get bored tomorrow night, you can come Pokemon with us. Miss Tracy, I gotta get
I'll
up
be
and
there with my shoes tied. I mean, shoes on.
I gotta get up and see Tracy one of these days too. I got stuff that belongs to her down here. I don't know when I'm gonna get time, but I am gonna make time one of these days.
Yeah, I'd have liked to have been able to at least meet her when I was up there, but
It's
there'll be another time.
it's almost 6 hours from here just to get to there.
Yeah.
We've driven so far already. She wasn't doing that hot this summer, so
Yeah, I think it ended up somebody was having surgery or something at that time or something.
yeah, it was your brother.
Or her whole family was down or something that week.
Yeah.
But everything works out for a reason.
It's gonna happen when it happens.
Yep.
That's kind of the way I look at a lot of things lately. It's gonna happen when it happens.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Everything works out for a reason.
Yeah. I got that knowledge firsthand.
I know. I don't know why my wife don't want me to show none of this cute little stuff.
What else you got? Hold on a second. Let me see that again.
Hi, honey.
Pay no attention to the man on the camera. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, let me see that up close. I'd say it's not what I thought it was. That won't focus.
Well, it did one time.
I did once when you had it upside down. I couldn't read it. I still can't read it. Pretty cool, though. I'm not familiar with that one.
Left on something hand painted.
Yeah, it's cool, though.
Latin. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But then there's this other little pink.
Oh, that's really neat. Little gilded handle on it.
And it's Japan.
Yeah. Not occupied, though, is it?
It's a Lamar China ashtray.
Oh,
Hand painted vintage Lamar
I'm not really familiar with that.
China ashtray. See that little cigarette?
Yeah. It's like a lady's ashtray.
Yeah. Good necklace.
I mean, take you off the full screen, or you good?
Yeah, you can take me off full screen. Don't matter. I showed this little one right here.
Yep.
That is mini creamer. Lily of the Valley.
It's a mini creamer,
Mm-hmm.
Lily of the Valley.
Mm-hmm.
What way? Oh, well.
You sure that's not a Lefton China ashtray?
Lefton, she said. Troy said.
Lefton?
She's got it wrote down. Lefton.
Look kind of like that in a way.
Ish, but different.
Yeah, right, but similar style. Yeah. That's Lefton.
Lefton. And then there's this one from Japan.
Those are, I've seen those before. Those are not cheap. I mean, they're not hundreds of dollars, but they're tens of dollars for sure. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And then there's this one.
You get all kinds of creamers and sugars and everything, huh? Oh, that reminds me. I wish Tracy was still here. Dang it. Actually, I'm going to have to get Rosie on. What does that say? Hand painted, made
by the Cash family, I think.
Yeah, that's what it looks like it says. That's really cool. We found, and I don't know where in the heck they disappeared to, which is one of the reasons why when Tim was asking me about sorting that unit, one of the boys found a whole collection of salt and pepper shakers. Box.
Nice.
Yeah, there was some crazy stuff in that unit. But I have to be
There's
able
a big hand on your screen behind you.
Huh?
There's a large hand on the screen behind you.
Where?
On the screen behind you.
Oh.
There's a large hand on the screen behind you.
I know. I see what you're saying now. This guy right here. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I might end up like squirreling some of that stuff away in the house and then trying to run a couple of auctions just like when the weather gets cold.
Something to do.
Yeah. Well, because I have. Let me show you this one. This is an example. Oh, my goodness. Because I spent so much time in the wrestling business over the years, I know a lot of people that collect wrestling stuff.
Right.
And this is one of 2002 Diva magazine,
Yep.
but it has playing cards inside of it, stuff like that. So stuff like this would sell at an auction a lot
Was that
better.
stable?
That is Lita,
Yep.
and that is Trish Stratus, I believe.
Okay. I like the leader.
Yeah, Lita was innovative.
Yeah. Innovative.
First woman I ever saw do a moonsault.
Yeah, probably me too.
She also was one that followed and trained with the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
They were acrobatic like that, so you know.
Yeah, Lita was awesome.
Yeah.
I like Lita in China.
Yeah, I got those comic books there too that I could probably make a lot out of those. You know, I'm just gonna start squirreling stuff together and making lots for auctions and see what happens. Maybe I'll do an auction.
Yeah.
Maybe. I see there's only like 11 people here right now, but would you be interested in me doing an auction sometime in the not too distant future? I can.
Heck yeah, why not?
Yeah. Already got the cameras set up for it and everything else, you know. Would you want to come on if I did one? Would you have a couple of lots to throw in? That's really cool. That's really big. That's a lamp, isn't it? Yep.
A pair of them.
Really?
Yep.
Those are awesome. Got to be from the 50s. Let me see the plug ones.
The plug?
Yeah.
Just a regular 2-prong.
Right, but you can tell old. No, it's 80s. It's UL tested still.
But
That's cool.
I got to get the globes that go with it.
Sure.
You never found the globes. It's got a little round globe that goes up the bulb.
Yeah, about the size of a softball, a little bigger maybe.
Yeah. In between softball and volleyball.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
They're still really awesome.
Yeah.
I would actually try to use those, man. Those are great.
Doesn't go with my decor.
Well, I mean, we actually found we found a light in the storage unit in the box, but it would have been open. But it's a dragon.
Yeah.
And it's got a cauldron in front of it, and then something else over here. And it's got 2 lights in it, and the one stays on all the time, lights the dragon up, and the other one flashes. Like
I had one that was a dragon, and he was holding one of those lightning balls that put your hand on your finger on. And
yeah. Yep. That's cool. That's pretty awesome. I like that. Well, I got talked into doing a little bit of dragon decor in my new bedroom, and I've got a few stones and a couple of dragons, and still got a couple pieces we're working on, but it's turning out pretty nice.
Weird people like dragons.
Well, I'm about as weird as they get.
Weird people like dragons, Troy.
I'm waiting for the one that likes dragons to actually be wrong.
I'm waiting for something rude to come up in the comments. I ain't scared.
Might be unavailable at this moment.
So it's a long walk here.
Yeah. It's a short drive to here, though.
You're right.
Like
I
10
ain't
minutes.
scared.
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I thought I had something with a dragon on it around here somewhere. I don't know where it's at right this second.
We also, I'm going to show a couple more things next week as I slowly start, getting some of the pile whittled down and bring a few things in.
Yep.
There is a shark's jaw that they got in Cancun in 1994. I know that's what's in there because I opened the box.
Yep.
But everything was labeled like that. I don't know if it's worth anything or not, but it's still really cool. I might bring that in and have that as a lot one day too. If I get to, Should I turn all the lights off and try to hide? Think I'd get away with that? Nope.
Probably not. You go on at 8 your time, right? 9 my time?
Yeah. Me too. Dang.
Horizon just messaged me back. He said he just got back online.
Oh.
Asked will be around tomorrow night or the weekend. I said Troy will be on live tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, I could show them during the show if that would help.
Is that not where you're at now?
Not yet.
Close enough.
One day, hopefully.
Close enough.
There's that, too.
Yeah. I mean, what are you trying to threaten there, young lady?
She just likes to threaten me. That's all there is to it. She keeps me on my toes, but it's all right.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Takes good care of me, too.
It's good.
She's bringing me Gatorade and all kinds of things when I was down. Helped out a lot.
That's awesome.
If it wasn't for her, I'd probably still be laying in bed right now.
Didn't bother her none.
Not at all. She's here every day. She's not afraid anymore.
I'm not afraid. There's a song about that, you know.
Probably a book, too.
I don't know. Where Redfern grows, that little boy wasn't afraid no more.
I don't know how to read, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
She must have changed her mind. I haven't heard her come down yet.
Don't worry. Whenever you get up to the top of the stairs, your ass is clothesline, buddy. Whack!
Yeah, I say I'll probably end up at the bottom of the stairs again.
Whack!
What'd you say?
She wouldn't do that anyway, because then she'd have to nurse your ass back to health.
Yeah, that's true. She already knows I'm broken. She wouldn't want to break me more.
There you go. So you're safe. Safe. Yo.
We have a lot of long talks and a lot of nice conversations and worked through a lot of stuff that never got worked through over the years. And
Yeah.
it's been good.
Good.
You know, it's nice to have a confidant that you've known for 40 years. Literally for 40 years.
Yep.
Actually, this is the 40th year. She made very sure that I knew. No, 39th. I'm sorry. This is the 39th year. Since the first time we met. And that's really cool.
Yep.
She not going home. She better not go home.
Yep.
Better not go home. I guess I probably better go and see if she went home or not.
Yeah.
I might be in more trouble than I think.
We've been on almost 2 hours. I'm sure everybody's tired of hearing us yak anyway.
Yeah, you're right. It was 83. When I think back, I got to get through my head that I was 13 and you were 12. That's what screws me up. Yeah, it's been
Wow, I was 6.
it's been that long.
Yeah, I was 6 in 83.
No, I tell you, there's very few people that have been in my trust for that long.
Yeah.
And she's one of them. Very, very few.
Well, I hope by the time y'all make it 70, what is it, 78 years of knowing each other, that I'm in there for 40, 39. So,
That'll work for me.
heck yeah.
I don't know if I'll.
Well, I'll be about the as motivated as dust by then, but you know.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I've already been here 45. I don't think I got another 39 left. You know.
I figure about 20.
Yeah.
And I'll be happy.
Well, I hope I get to see all my grandkids born. So,
I'm not gonna have any.
maybe
It's possible.
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 Yeah, time will tell. And if not, you can borrow mine.
Well, I've already got some up here I can borrow right now.
Well, there you go.
Things go the way I think they will. They'll be mine by proxy. So
There you go.
that's a little ways off yet. We'll see
And
what
then,
happens.
sometimes you can borrow mine too. So
Yeah.
I don't know when I'll have any, but
we can have the northern ones and the southern ones.
there you go.
Yeah.
You get your RV and you just travel back and forth, and
Yeah, because I'm good at that.
in an RV it wouldn't be so bad.
Well, let me say it this way. If I could, yeah, well, that's true. They do. They really do like the basement, especially the oldest one. He's a Pokemonaholic.
Yeah.
When can I come back? Unfortunately, they live a couple hours away, so
Yeah.
maybe that'll change.
Well, once you get your motor home and all, and you can just travel from Walmart to Walmart buying Pokemon.
Hey Robert, what's up, buddy? How are you? If I could lay down the entire time, I could probably survive it, or be able to sit, stand, move around.
Right.
Even an hour sitting in, and my truck's fairly comfortable for me.
Yeah.
But even in there, after an hour or two, is brutal.
Your truck drives pretty good.
It don't ride too bad for an off road.
She'll ride, I know that.
Yeah, well, but I know. I mean, you drove it. You know, it rides good for an off road truck.
Oh yeah,
It don't ride like a Cadillac, but it rides good.
rides a heck of a lot better than mine.
Well, yeah. Here's also 1 ton, but still, even in that thing, I still struggle for more than an hour or two, and I'm hurting.
Well, I tried to get you back to South Carolina as fast as I could, man.
Well, good thing we had the Slowpoke, Ohio, blocking for us.
Yep.
Oh, that was a good trip. I had fun.
And when we were on the way from Ohio to Wisconsin, we were on, I don't remember what road I was on. It might have been on the Ohio Turnpike. I really don't know.
Yeah.
But
I do. That's very true.
it was this guy that I was riding with. And like I'd be in the lead for a little while and then he'd come around me. And we just kept doing that for hours, like an hour or so.
Yeah.
And then he went to go pass me up. And about that time, I seen way up ahead of us, I seen brake lights. And I was like, slow down. And he slowed down. And like about the same time, we just got under the speed limit about the time we got to the cop. And the cop pulled out behind us. And then the cop sat behind us for another 20 or 30 minutes. And
I've
then
seen that happen a lot.
after the cop pulls off or turns around or whatever, the guy pulls back up beside me. He's like,
Yeah, that's true.
it was pretty great.
We had one. It just been a couple of weeks ago, maybe. Can't exactly remember. I think we were going somewhere. I think it was like the casino or something, not too far away. And we got up on the freeway. Sheriff's car is up there, so everybody's using him as a pace car. They're all staying, 1 mile an hour behind him or whatever.
Right.
And it's great because you see these yahoos 85, 90. as soon as they see that cop car, and it wasn't unmarked or anything. The sheriff's cars stick out pretty good, but they would just be screaming. Nope. Okay, we got to slow it down.
Well, see, that's what I like to do. That's why I like to drive at night. First of all,
Right.
but I'll let somebody come. I'll be driving a little over the speed limit. I'll let somebody fly past me, and then I, wait until I can still see their headlights, but they're about a mile ahead of me.
Yep.
And then I pick up the speed right behind them.
Yep.
And just follow them.
You're close enough to see how fast they're going, but far enough where the trigger hits them first.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
That's most of the time how I drive.
I'll tell you, the sports car is an absolute dead giveaway. If you're in any kind of a car that sticks out, yeah. I used to get picked on a lot back in the day by the cops here in town. But I will tell you, being fourth or even third in a row of four has not worked out for me all the time. Because the fastest guy's up front, and they pulled me over in the back. And I said, well, why did you pull me over? You were speeding. I said, the cars in front of me were going faster than I was. He says, well, you ever go fishing? I said, of course. He says, do you always catch every fish you see? Or every fish in the water? I said, no, of course not. He goes, well, I caught you. I said, but you had the choice to get a bigger fish. You got somebody going faster than me out front that you could have got, and you didn't go after them. So you picked the second fish or the third fish, or in my case, the fourth fish. Nobody in their right mind would use that analogy.
Right.
I got a warning.
They don't look at minivans much either, Robert.
Nope. Not at all.
Oh, that's just a soccer film, Mom.
Yeah. And pickup trucks, only if you're jacked up and got the big fart can on it will they chase you around.
No.
My truck, they won't touch it. They won't. I mean, if I'm going 100 miles an hour, they probably would. But
they'll definitely second look at 90.
Yeah. But it's not loud. It doesn't stick out. It's pretty plain Jane. Yeah, well, I know that. They also pull you over if you're going too slow there.
Yep. If you're going under 80, you might as well get ready to get pulled over in Atlanta.
Yep.
That is for sure.
My dad, the first time he went down to Florida for the winter, he said he was going 85 through there. Didn't pass like he was standing still, and the cop pulled him over. Said, I'm going to give you a ticket for going too slow. So the post the speed limit 65. He says, I don't care. You go 90 or you get the hell off the freeway.
Yep. Me and my mom went to Atlanta, and she tried to enter 285 doing 40.
No.
Nope. I said, stop.
Get the hell out the driver's seat.
Yep. I
My
backed
mom would
all
do
the way
this
back up the ramp and then come out on there like about 90 and right into traffic.
Yeah, then you blend right in.
Yep.
I think it was today, I actually had that happen. I was trying to go up the on-ramp. People going 40 up the on-ramp. I'm like, get your butt moving. It's an acceleration ramp for a reason.
Yep.
Accelerate.
Yep.
My mom does that. 35, 40, 35, 20.
Maybe it was the same one, Miss Ivy.
Yep. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah. All right, I better go.
Yeah, man.
Really? That's crazy. No chase law. You only get pulled over if you're stupid enough to stop.
Well, maybe you moved to New York.
Yeah, isn't Tijuana in New York?
I thought that was California.
No, Tijuana's in New York, south of the border, right?
No, that's in South Carolina.
No, Tijuana, New York. They were 10 miles from the border, right?
South of the border is in upstate South Carolina. Yeah. Pedro lives there.
I thought he was here.
No.
Yeah, we had a Mexican guy that was working with us over there. Said he came in the back of a Lincoln Continental. Came across the border. So his rock group was known as Pedro and the Trunk Monkeys.
It's in Hammer, South Carolina, south of the border.
I'm sure I'm not wrong about this. Hold on a second.
Don Wilson, what's up?
Mr. Wilson. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, this place right here. Yeah, see, it's just south of the border. It's right there, Tijuana, New York.
Oh, that's where Hayes lives.
Right. Yeah, it's just south of the Canadian border, Tijuana, New York.
This is in South Carolina though.
Oh yeah.
South of the border.
That's south of the North Carolina border. Yeah.
That's what it's called, man.
Yeah, I get it. I think it's time to get on out of here, gang. I gotta go take care of some things before I go to bed, and I gotta get ready for a big day tomorrow. We got a guy coming to hopefully buy all them clothes that came in that unit, and there's a lot of them. Not thousands, but hundreds for sure.
Nice.
And then we gotta go hit the stores again tomorrow. We're gonna cut the grass tomorrow, and then get ready for tomorrow night. Should have a lot going on tomorrow night. We got a lot of things to do. So hopefully that'll be
an old one will be there.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
For sure.
Anyway, you guys know anybody likes Pokemon, get them on there tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. We'll be back on tomorrow night with trivia, giveaways, question and answer, probably a couple of auction lots. Who knows what we're going to do? We got lots of stuff to do. So, you got anything coming up that you're doing, or is it just kind of hit and miss based on when you get units?
We've got videos coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
All right. Well, I know Fridays are Callista's reading night.
Yep.
That's a great thing to see. So check that out as well.
Sometimes the Friday one don't work out if the brat's being a brat.
There's a reason they have their name, right?
That's correct.
All right. So, yes, Mr. Wilson, Pokemon, 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yep. 8 o'clock his time too, right?
We will have more. Yeah, it's his time too. He's Central.
Yep.
So we will be back on tomorrow night with our Pokemon live trading night. Otherwise, we will just be around. Next week, we're on your channel.
I believe so.
Okay. So
I'm hoping that next week I got 1,000 subscribers.
Well, that'd be really cool. I'd like to see you pass me.
Right?
You're very close now.
I got 703.
Yeah,
I think you got like 8 something though.
815.
Yep.
I dropped about 10 in the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
Happens. You never know, though. If this Pokemon thing takes off, you never know what will happen.
You're right.
We'll see.
Maybe go. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk.
We'll talk. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate you being here. We love you, everybody. Take care. Good night. Pasta lasagna, something or other. And remember,